Bueno, gente, ¿cómo andan? Acá Ampa99 y seguimos donde lo habíamos dejado. Creo que se me ocurrió algo. Anduve probando. No es que me cayó de la nada. Pero hice algo que creo que va a servir para avanzar. Después de haber hecho esto no hice nada más, ahora van a ver. Es algo bastante horroroso, pero bueno. Probando qué puedo usar con este muchacho, agarré la gomera y miren lo que pasa.
Good idea. I could use Reverend Blake as a scapegoat to protect those children.
O sea,
on the other hand, him being one of the most famous and respected men in the city, I doubt anyone would believe my story if I accused him of attacking the sentry in the tower.
Ahí está el tema. Es muy reconocido. Pero por lo menos ya lo podemos culpar. Si no puedo sacar la gomera es porque va ahí, evidentemente. Ahora viene la parte dura. Hay que desfigurarlo. Es algo... No sé si vieron algunas fotos o videos que él está manchado de sangre. Y bueno, hay que desfigurarlo. Hay que hacer eso.
This is gonna be hard. Very hard.
Miren lo
But
que
those
pasa.
children are innocents in all this. And those ruthless savages are about to kill them in cold blood. I have no other choice. God damn it! Had the visions again!
Es la visión.
Not now. I have to do this. I've got to do this. My head!
You've got to stop this, Michael. I can't stand it anymore. This has to end.
I can't help it. It's that demon. You know I can't help it.
Please, Michael. Please. Make it stop.
Yes. That tiny cowardly demon. I remember. Digging its claws into your soul like a jagged piece of glass. Whispering in your ear that what you're doing is right. Because nobody has the authority to tell you otherwise.
Qué terrible, ¿no? Tuve que hacerlo por los chicos.
I've disfigured his face, but not enough. He's still identifiable.
Falta una cosa más para desfigurar su cara. No probé con esta, ¿eh?
I don't quite see how I could...
Bueno, pero podría servir también. No, esto.
I remember it. I remember. I can smell
Ya está manchado.
it. Feel it. Touch it. No, please. Don't do it. No! That cowardly demon. That dark and intimate specter that only you know. That gains strength in this new world. That brutal sensation of acid running through your veins. Corroding. Little
Ay,
by
qué como
little.
queda la cara.
Anything good and decent you might have left inside you. Turning it into pain, rot, and emptiness. Good God, what have I done?
¿Qué es esto?
What have I done? Why are you showing me this? Please, answer me. Who was I before the catastrophe? Before the world collapsed? Do I really want to know? God, I'm afraid. I'm afraid of myself.
Bueno, desfiguramos la cara
There's no
de...
time for guilt. To save those
Mira cómo
children,
quedó, pobrecito.
well, you gotta do what you gotta do. Damn it! I'm starting to sound like the hunter.
De verdad. Tal vez la desesperación te llega a hacer lo que tengas que hacer. Y al final todos terminan siendo iguales. Un poco así filosófico tal vez. Quería ver qué es lo que anota este muchacho. Las cinemáticas. Bien. Anoto las cinemáticas. Eso es bueno para volver a verlas en otro momento. ¿Qué decía? Santo Dios, seis padres. Dos que me despertó llorando e implorando. ¿Qué pasó? Uy, ¿cómo estamos con los pollos? ¡Fuera, pollo! Bueno, a ver.
You have to let those boys go. They're innocent. You've got the wrong people.
What are you insinuating, rat? You better have a good reason for saying something like that, or we'll splatter your brains all over the wall of shame, and then use the kids for target practice.
I know who the guilty party is. I know who committed the crime. And I know where he is.
Hey, we've got to hear this. Start talking, rat.
Okay. Here goes. I hope those pigs take the bait. Because if they find out the truth, I'm a dead man. The murderer was a deranged man I met in the city a few hours ago. He told me he was desperate. Tired of the humiliation and violence he had to face every day. He was determined to do something crazy. I didn't believe him at the time, but now I see that he wasn't kidding. After the attack, he committed suicide by jumping into the cesspit next to the camp road. You'll find him there. His face is unrecognizable from hitting the rocks and scraping against the rubble. But I'm sure you'll find the murder weapon next to his body.
We'll check out your story and see if it holds up.
We're approaching what looks like a body. It looks like that worm was right. Over.
What a mess. What the hell happened to his face?
Meh, who cares?
Bueno, funcionó.
We found the guilty party with the murder weapon. Let those kids go. And unlock the camp gate. Over.
You can come in now, rat.
Bueno, nos salimos con la nuestra. Ahora, una... No, ahora una cosa, ¿no? La camisa de Michael está llena de sangre, digo. Nadie se dio cuenta de esto. En serio, nadie se dio cuenta. Ahí vamos otra vez.
Oh no.
Ahí, estamos cerca del pájaro. ¿El pájaro ese? Allá. Corvito. O sea, nadie se dio cuenta, por favor. En serio. A ver si puedo hablar con ellos.
Contact with these animals would be detrimental.
No, bien. Bueno, lo salvamos. Y hay varias cosas para hacer acá dentro del campo. La principal es darle la morfina a esta.
I brought the morphine for your husband, just as I promised. This woman in this house gave me the chills. Let's get this over with as soon as possible.
So you've come for your money. Is that it?
Y ya que estamos.
You offered it to me. I didn't ask for anything in return.
No, you're right. Yeah, I guess you've earned it. That's what we agreed. I'm an honest woman. I think you have a very wrong impression of me. Take your money, Michael.
Bueno,
Right.
ya
Thank you and
tenemos...
good luck. I'm sure we'll be seeing each other around the camp.
Wait! Michael! Is
Oh,
it
yeah.
money that you want? I have more money. I still have some savings. Those camp rats didn't manage to take it all. I'm sure we can figure something out.
I don't understand.
A
My
ver,
husband is about to die. Without him, we'll be nobodies. Me and the kids.
Tome
The
bien
soldiers
favores.
don't even show us any respect anymore. A while ago, they broke in here to take them away with no explanation. And it didn't matter to them in the least whose children they were. But if you stay here, all that could change. I still have some contacts. I could arrange for you to become the new Camp Mo. You're not like the rest of those rats out there, Michael. You're one of us. We'd be important again. We'd keep our privileges. Or do you want to be just another beggar in this sewer? I can't lower myself to that. I'd do anything. Stay here with us, Michael.
No. I don't doubt for a second that this woman will be capable of anything, like a cornered scorpion. I don't think that would be a good idea. It would be better for me to leave. Take good care of those boys. They're good kids.
Yeah, get out of here, you disgusting rat. You're all alike. In this camp, all you rats are alike. I don't need you. I don't need any of you. You're just waiting to see us fall. But I won't give you the satisfaction, you disgusting rats. I'll do what I have to do.
Blah,
But you won't
blah,
see me
blah,
crawling
blah,
around
blah,
in
blah,
trash
blah.
like you.
A cornered scorpion, surrounded by flames that are closing in. I think it would be best not to speak to this woman ever again. She could be dangerous.
Sí, llena de sangre, gente.
Hello, Michael.
A ver qué me dicen.
Did you see us out there with the soldiers? They were pointing their rifles at us, but we didn't squeal on you. We're two brave, strong men, aren't we? Well, we did cry a little. Shut up.
Of course you are. I'm proud of you. When you're grown up, everyone will know that you two can be trusted.
Grown up? But that's not going to be for a long time. Yeah, besides, our mom says that's not going to happen. There's no future for anyone. Not for us either.
Don't pay any attention to what people say. You should only worry about taking care of each other. That's the only thing that matters now, okay? I gotta get going. Goodbye, boys.
Goodbye, Michael. Goodbye, Michael.
These two kids are about to lose their lives. I think it's about time I left them alone.
Sí, vámonos. 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 Hija.
Better not. This woman strikes me as deep as signs. After our last conversation.
Muy bien. Bueno, creo que no voy a tener que volver más acá. Bien. A ver.
Must be because of the dampness, but these bills give off a very nasty aroma. I suppose the odor of the new world is starting to become familiar to me. Now I fear the day I stop noticing it.
El tema es el siguiente. Si vamos por acá, vamos a tener que darle la plata. Porque si vamos por acá, el cazador tal vez nos dé algo. Ahora, ay, ya, otra vez. Así que voy para el lado del cazador. A ver qué. Me acabo de dar cuenta de que son zapatos colgando. El viejo no está. Esto no se lo mostré, pero esto pasó cuando los chicos le atacaron cuando se volvieron locos todos. Eso pasó. No estaba. El viejo desapareció en ese momento. Así que bueno. Está cerrado. Puta madre.
From all the noise coming from the other side of this door, I have no doubt that there are people in the bar, but they don't seem to hear me, or don't want to open up for me. It's the entrance to Hunter's bar. They must have closed the place while I was outside the camp. Oddly enough, there's light visible under the door, and I can still hear that grating country music coming from the other side. I don't know how...
Bueno, no importa, déjamelo ahí.
The bolt cutters are so dull, they wouldn't even be able to scratch...
Cable. Amigo. ¿Puedo cortar el cable?
That's not a bad idea, but that cable's too high. I'm not going to be...
Puta madre, otra vez me hice lo mismo. Está demasiado alto. Pero... ¿quieres un banquito?
I could put this thing on top of the drums, but I doubt it would support... I could try to...
Creo que ya estoy viendo cómo va esto. Hay que armar un cajón reforzado y cortarlo. Bien. Parece que algo así es. A ver. Vamos por estos.
I brought money. Let me see Rose.
Hey, this is a lot of dough, pal.
So, is it enough?
More than enough. This'll get you into Rose's van for the rest of the night. All you can eat. Have a good time with our Minnie Mouse, but be careful with the merchandise. You know how it works. You break it, you buy it.
Yeah, I get it.
Bueno, podemos entrar por Veneta. A ver qué vemos.
Hello, Mr. Sleepyhead. You came back.
Hello, Rose.
Are you here to save me? Have you brought me my baby? They won't let me leave here to look for him. He's all I have left in the world. I don't have anyone else. Will you help me? That's why you came back, isn't it? Or did you come back for the other thing? Do you want me to take off my clothes and lie down on the mattress?
Quiero hablar contigo, Rose. Me quedé... No quiero que te tú. ¿Por qué no puedo salir de aquí? Sí que no te dice nada. Qué raro que no se puso la pantalla más corta, ¿no? Que eso es lo que pasa cuando entramos en conversación.
I'd like to talk to you, Rose. You told me you had a secret to tell me. I need to hear it.
Todo sangrando.
Yes, Mr. Sleepyhead.
Sangrando,
I know a secret about you. It's something very important, but I'm not going to tell you.
Why not?
Because you haven't brought me my baby.
Tamara, no sabes todo lo que tuvo que pasar. Contame el secreto.
You haven't done it. I want to hold my baby again and rock him to sleep. Aren't we friends anymore, Mr. Sleepyhead?
Yes, of course we're still friends. But Rose, please. I need to know what it is. What is this secret?
Okay, I'll give you a clue. It's a riddle. I have something of yours from before the Great Wave. It's the key for you to lock and unlock your chest of dreams, you sleepy bear. But I won't give it to you unless I can hold my baby again.
The key to my chest of dreams? I don't know what the devil she's talking about.
Realmente
but
no
if it's something from before the Great Wave, no doubt it could help me recover my past. Rose, I don't have time for games. Give me whatever you have, please.
No. You have to help me first. Please bring me my baby. I want to rock him to sleep again, like in the picture on the wall. Have you seen the picture of my baby and me? It was taken before the Great Wave. I have no one else. I need my baby. Bring him to me. Bring him to me! Bring him to me!
Hey, pal! You can have a good time with our Minnie Mouse, but don't mess up the merchandise! Don't make us come in there!
You know how it works. You break it, you
Oh,
buy
sí,
it.
ya está hecho pelota.
All right, Rose, all right. Calm down.
No creo que te tumbes.
No, I don't want you to lie down. Tell me, Rose, why can't you leave here?
It's because of them. They don't let me go any farther than that empty lot over there. They say I have to be ready in case a client comes. They only let me go see Rod and Colin in their trailer every once in a while.
And why don't you run away?
Those men are too scary, Mr. Sleepyhead. They yell at me and hit me if I don't do what they say. Sometimes they lock me in here in the dark for hours. And I'm afraid the soldiers will come back. They say they'll call them, and if I don't behave, they'll hurt me again. I'm so afraid of the dark.
Son terribles, ¿eh?
Aren't you? Colin is afraid of the dark too. Before he got sick, he told me, and now they won't let me see him anymore. I like the light better. Do you like the lights in my room, Mr. Sleepyhead?
Yes, they're very pretty, Rose.
It's like it's Christmas every day, isn't it? But the one who scares me most is the hunter. He's always ordering everyone around with a voice like an angry lion. He even gives orders to those men outside. He's like a horrible big dog about to bite you. I get the shivers every time he comes to visit me. But I like your voice very much, Mr. Sleepyhead. You sound like a knight in a fairy tale. And I'm your princess.
Es muy chiquilina. Dices que no tienes a nadie. Gracias a tu familia.
You said you don't have anyone.
No
Where's
puedo
your
robarme nada acá adentro.
I don't know, Mr. Sleepyhead. The last time I saw them was when that great wave came. They said they were leaving, but that they'd come back to find me. And then they left me alone with my baby. They told me they'd only come back if I took good care of him. If I held him and rocked him to sleep, like in the picture on the wall. Did you see my baby and me in the picture, Mr.
Uy,
Sleepyhead?
pelota.
But someone took him while I was asleep. You see, I had this dream while those soldiers were hurting me. Do you like to dream, Mr. Sleepyhead?
It depends on the dream, Rose.
I dream about my baby a lot, sleeping in his little cradle. And I also dream about my room in the house I used to live in before the Great Wave. The sun came in through the window every morning and lit up everything. Sometimes it looked like the walls were going to catch fire. This room is darker. I don't like the dark. That's when they come and hurt me. And sometimes they lock me here in the dark to punish me if I don't do what they say. Have you brought me my baby, Mr. Sleepyhead?
That poor girl is more disturbed than I thought. It looks like her mind hasn't been able to deal with all the pain of these last few months.
La verdad que
Someone
sí.
needs to get her out of here. No,
Yo te voy a
Rose,
sacar.
I'm sorry.
Soy tu
I
príncipe
haven't
azul.
brought you your baby. Goodbye, Rose.
No,
I
no,
should
no,
be
no, no.
going now.
No, don't go. Please, will you help me, Mr. Sleepyhead? Will you bring me my baby? And will you bring me a cradle like this one in the picture? Be my knight in shining armor. Bring me what I ask and I'll give you the answer. The key to unlock your chest of dreams.
I'll try, Rose. I promise.
Ah, sí. Me estaba asustando. Pensé que no iba a poder luquearme y nada acá adentro. Pero claro, sí que se puede romper. Se puede romper, se puede robar.
This is the poor girl's place of business. It was probably dragged here from one of those heaps of trash out there. It would break Rose's heart to see me stealing her baby's clothes. I'm not going to do that to her. It's a page torn out of a very old magazine. In her delirium, poor Rose thinks it's a photograph of her and her baby taken before the Great Wave.
Sí, sí. Probablemente ni siquiera tiene...
Use this here?
No sé. Probablemente ni siquiera tiene un hijo. O sea, está tan trastornado.
It's the pile of rags Rose has saved. When winter comes, my...
O sea,
A string of Christmas lights is the only source of light in this room. The reflections of the colors make this place seem even gloomier and more sordid. There's makeup scattered at the foot of this mirror. I suppose those savages out there force Rose to put on makeup to make herself look older than she really is.
Acá vamos a sacar de la caja de herramientas. Sí, sí. Chutete todo, todo, todo. Adentro. No, no, no. ¿Ya está? Ah. No nada más. Bueno. Que se recuerda ahí. Me da pena esta chica, pobre.
Hello, Mr. Sleep.
Hello, Rose.
Quiero contigo. Me dijiste... No.
Goodbye.
No, will you help me? Be my knight.
I'll try.
A ver qué tenemos acá.
A hand drill,
Barbecue.
perfect for making holes in hard surfaces. In
Me
a
gusta.
world without electricity, this is the only way to do it. A string of lights with every single one of its bulbs smashed. I'd say this is a present by the ghost of Christmas yet to come.
Capaz que ahora puedo hacer esto,
I could try to use the nails to join them. The subway sign is already broken in two. This wooden crate doesn't need any. I'd only end up breaking it.
Está cargando.
That wouldn't.
Está
I'd only end
cargando.
up.
¿En serio? Dice, mira.
Since it's made of wood, I can use the nails to attach something to it.
O sea, ¿qué es lo que quiero añadirle? Bueno, puedes añadirle esto tal vez.
I could try to use the nails to join them.
No te lo enseñé a mitad de señal, pero esto sí.
I can't use it. I don't think it would. I don't think.
Vamos a ver. Bien, tengo libre albedrío para...
It would break Rose's heart.
No. ¿Qué me dicen estos?
Huh? So,
I need to speak to the hunter, but the bar is closed.
That must have been because of the commotion out there a while ago. You know, the attack, the soldiers, all that. The hunter doesn't like surprises. Every time there's a problem in the camp involving the army, he closes his office. From the inside, naturally.
He doesn't get along with the soldiers?
Let's say they respect each other in the mutual interest of business. But no, the hunter isn't very fond of them.
I don't see the doors of the bar opening today. In these cases, they usually keep it shut until the following day. Unless something unexpected happens to make them open it. But that would be very unusual.
So, something unexpected.
Rose me ha hablado de su hijo. ¿Sabes dónde está?
Rose was talking to me about a baby, her son.
That little mouse's mind is gone. I wouldn't pay much attention to what she says.
Hey, as far as I know, her entire family died in the Great Wave. After the explosion, she wandered around in a daze for weeks, until she finally ran into a group of drunken soldiers who wanted to, have some fun with her. When we found her, all she had left was that wrinkled old magazine clipping clutched in her hand. It's her pride and joy. Now she's got it stuck up on the wall of the van.
And as far as the baby's concerned? Probably not alive anymore. If it ever existed. Who knows what goes on in that nutcase's head?
Then she really is all alone. She doesn't have anyone.
Of course she does. She has us now. My partner and I are sort of like, her new family.
We protect her and we feed her. We actually keep her alive. And you can bet your ass we will. As long as our little mouse still has that small fortune between her legs.
Así que tenés en realidad... No sé si decirle esto porque... No sé si me van a dejar entrar después.
So this business is really just another one of the hunter's rackets?
Hey, careful what you say. We're independent businessmen.
The hunter just lets us operate in his territory. He gives us protection, sends us clients. In exchange for a percentage, of course.
Fair's fair.
Yeah, fair's fair.
Of course. No doubt. I just hope that someday those bastards find themselves face to face with some of that fairness they talk about, wherever it might come from. You two are despicable. Rose told me about how you abuse and prostitute her.
I think we'll have to teach that naughty little girl how to keep her mouth shut.
Don't jump to conclusions, pal. Let me tell you how we found that chatty little rodent, since you're so interested in her. It was about 4 months ago. She was naked and injured, and she could hardly move. A group of soldiers had gang-raped her and left her for dead. They left her body wrapped in barbed wire from the camp fence.
Crows would have picked her clean if we hadn't found her when we did. It's only thanks to us that she's still alive.
Someone like Rose could never survive in the New World alone. You know that as well as we do. We're helping her. We protect her and we feed her. We actually keep her alive. The only thing we ask for in return is that she earn her keep.
Only problem is, sometimes she has a hard time understanding that. And we have to be a little more strict with her, that's all.
And the fact is, the girls, well, not too bright. But for some jobs, that's almost a blessing, don't you think?
What good Samaritans.
Well, I wouldn't say that, but you're catching on.
I don't have anything else to discuss with you two.
Okay, come back anytime you like. You paid for her. The door to the van is open to you all night long.
Bueno. Lo porcan.
I prefer to keep it. Why would anyone want...
Porca. ¿Puedo girar esto? Ah, sí, puedo girarlo.
Hey, is tonight's plan to piss us off? Is that right? Get away from that tank or we'll stuff you inside.
Clear as day. I don't see anything to drill a hole in here. At least nothing that can get me anything more than...
Tengo que hacer que se vayan. Tengo que hacer que se vayan. Tengo que hacer que se vayan. También tendría que hacer salir el cazador de donde está. A ver. ¿Puedo girar esto?
Okay, so we'll make a hole in one of these drums.
Para hacer todo el líquido. Sí, efectivamente.
Blah. This must be the poisonous concoction they serve as a beverage in a bar.
Venenoso.
The drum is already empty enough. I think I can now get rid of this old hand drill. I doubt I'll be using it again.
No, no. No vamos a agujerear el agua.
With its contents spilled all over the ground, the punctured drum doesn't seem so heavy anymore.
Ah, musculosa. Y le doy bidones. Ahora sí.
This is the only way I can think of to draw those thugs out of their den.
Dios mío. Van a salir los tiros, si no mal lo digo. Ahora.
What the hell is going on?
Raja, corre, corre, Michael.
Another power failure. Go figure. Nothing works in this damn camp.
This damn sewer is gonna be the end of us.
Everything's okay. Calm down and shut your mouth. You, light some candles. Get us some light in here. And you, come with me and take a look.
It would be better if they didn't see me around here.
Obvio. Raja, Michael.
Hey, look. The main cable is broken. How could that have happened? I don't know. Maybe the wind or a bird.
Bunch of idiots. The cable's cut. This was sabotage.
Yep. And here are the tools he used to do it. Gloves and a pair of bolt cutters.
Damn it. I can kiss that stuff goodbye.
Sabotage? Someone sabotaged us? Who would dare?
Yo, soy más macho acá.
The faintest idea.
What happened, Hank?
Hey, Mike. Nothing in particular. It's nice to see you around here, dude. Some idiotic camp electrician wanted to practice on our place. That's all. We'll give him a fitting reward when we find him. You know, fair's fair. So, tell me, what brings you to these parts?
I wanted to talk business with you.
Business? Of course, Mike. You know, in these hard times, we all have to help each other. I'm sure we'll be able to make a deal. Come inside and sit down with me. And you, fix this.
Bueno, por lo menos no dudo de mí. Ah, solo siguen ahí.
Alright, dude. You told me you wanted to talk business.
Ya volvió la luz, así como si nada.
Here we are. Shoot.
La última vez que estuve aquí, me dijiste que puedes conseguir cualquier cosa. Ah, necesito unas pilas,
last time I was here, you told me that you could get anything. I need some batteries.
Of course, Mike. You know that I like you. I know one of our kind when I see one. I want to help you. I really do. But you know, in today's world, everything has a price. Things have gotten very...
Sí, gratis no me lo iba a dar.
How much is it going to cost me?
Save your cash for those poor devils out there. I can see the future, dude. I can smell it and touch it. And that stupid paper will be worthless in a very, very short time.
So what is it you want in exchange?
The only liquid asset still worth anything in this new world, Mike. Fuel. Bring me gasoline, oil, kerosene. Anything that can make a motor or generator run, dude. These are dark days. And people need light. We want to bring it to them. You bring me the fuel, and the batteries are yours.
It's obvious that I don't have anything like that on me.
Then I'm sorry to have to tell you this, dude. No fuel, no deal.
El generador.
But you're a smart guy. I'm sure you'll figure out some way to make me happy.
Vengo a hablar con tus matones. Esos personas que están cocinando arroz. Tus negocios me roban el estómago. Oh, me va a matar si le digo esto. Esta horrible música está tardando los tímpanos. ¿Por qué demonios te siempre son? No le puedo decir esto, ¿no? Lo digo, no lo digo.
I just talked to your men. Those maggots who are prostituting Rose. Your business dealings turn my stomach.
Watch your mouth in my house, you damn prig. Because you're insulting me in front of my people. And this is not the first time.
That poor girl is disturbed. She has the mind of a child. What you guys are doing isn't right.
Do you want to talk about justice, dude? About that objective, impartial, blind lady with the scales? It's funny that you're the one bringing up that blindfolded whore. And wasn't it you who paid handsomely for some time alone with a little mouse? So, did you have a good time with her, Mike? And tell me, what are those blood stains on your shirt? I suppose my informants are mistaken, and that blood is unrelated to the disappearance of a certain preacher in this city. Michael, did you treat him justly? Now, who the hell do you think you are, handing out lessons in morality to anyone, dude?
But how do you know? Oh wait, there's an explanation for all that.
Of course, there's an explanation. And it's
Solo
very
hiciste lo que
simple.
tenías que hacer.
You gotta do what you gotta do. But don't you worry, Mike. I see everything, but your secrets are safe with me. I like you, dude, because deep down, you and I are much more alike than you think. Our true nature is coming out in all its glory in this new world. You just need the courage to act on it.
You're wrong. I'm not like you.
I hope for your sake that you're the one who's wrong, dude. You're a predator. I can tell. Don't make the mistake of turning into a lamb, because you already know how that could turn out. And when it comes to Rose, let me tell you that she has every right in the world to defend herself.
Sí, bueno.
That's the magnificence of this new world. It's given us absolute freedom to assume our true roles. Rose, just like the rest of us, has to decide if she's a lion or a lamb. Ain't it grand, dude? It's only now that we're truly free to choose. But don't get me wrong, the right to defend herself is hers, and hers alone. So be careful with the heroic gestures, Mike. You touch a single hair on the head of any of my men to defend that little mouse, and I'll rip your skin off, one strip at a time. They're friends of mine. Got it?
Yes. You've made yourself perfectly clear. You won't have to tell me again.
Y bueno, ya que le dije eso, esta me parece la más leve, así
drilling into my eardrums.
que si le diga no va a pasar nada, creo.
You're lucky we're friends, Mike. Otherwise I would have pounded your nose into your skull. That was my late father's favorite song. He was an apostle of the new world. A visionary.
Un mafioso como
Apostle
vos.
of the new world?
That's right, Mike. An evangelist. A prophet. I hated that old bastard for years. As a boy, the beatings he gave me made me tremble at the sound of his voice, of his boots, of his belt. When I was just a kid, he forced us to live in the forest for days on end. Those were his survival classes, he said. I still have scars from those years. We were all delighted when they found the remains of his body burnt to a crisp in a car, clutching his flask of whiskey like a baby's bottle. It's only now I understand.
Understand? What?
What my father was trying to do. His commitment to making us strong. He was a visionary. He knew that hard times were coming. He never stopped repeating that. And he prepared us for them. That hell that buried me alive in the old and decadent world gave me wings in this new world. And let me be reborn, cleansed and purified.
Están todos locos en este
I
mundo.
don't care if the Great Wave was the work of God or the devil, Mike. I only know that one of them has been very good to me. My father's prophecy came true. And the new world has put all of us in our rightful place.
Yeah, I haven't the slightest doubt. I should be going now.
Okay, Mike, whatever you say. Remember, get me
El
fuel.
combustible lo tiene que sacar del generador, no queda otro. No queda otro. Es todo un tema eso. Porque, claro. Cinta adhesiva. Cinta adhesiva. Puedo chorrearle. Yo me voy a chorrear las latas. Ahora me chorreo la cinta adhesiva. Nadie me dice nada, ¿eh? Mira. El barman que me dice.
Hello again.
No.
I'm not...
Bien.
The electric cable that I myself cut. The hunter's thugs made a fairly shoddy connection that will probably only just hold until the next time it rains. I have no intention of climbing back up there. I'll have problems with the hunter and his men if they find...
Bueno. Nos quedamos con esto.
A roll of sticky electrical tape that's almost used up. Adding electrical tape to this wouldn't do any good. I could use the electrical tape to hold something to this up.
¿Pero qué?
I could use the electrical... Let's see. I'll use the electrical...
Ah.
The bad news is that I just used up all the electrical tape.
Excelente. Listo. Algo voy a hacer.
I've attached what's left of the metal subway sign to the wooden crate I found in the cleanup brigade's closet. And now I have a crate with metal parts.
¿Para qué mierda me sirve eso? Es una cuna eso, ¿no? Es una cuna.
Better not.
Es una cuna, sí, eso es una cuna.
Out of the question.
Pero bueno, en fin. A ver qué hay de nuevo por acá. Bueno, desapareció el gestorio este.
That's odd. The drum has a huge bullet hole. Everything indicates that it was being used for...
La ventana. ¿Están acá todavía? No, no está Rod. No está Rod. A ver, ¿por qué está acá adentro? Sí, está acá adentro. Bien. Bueno, vamos a prepararnos. Yo creo que la charla va a ser bastante larga, así que voy a ir dejando el video por acá. Lo seguimos en la próxima. Hicimos varias cositas hoy. De a poco nos vamos enfrentando a los mafiosos. Tenemos a Rose, que está loca, está fuera de sí. Pobrecito, también pasó por muchas cosas. Bueno, el juego está interesante, la historia cada vez más intrigante. No sabemos quién es Michael. Y ahora el muchacho anda con la camisa ensangrentada por todos lados. Ay, Dios mío. Pero bueno, lo resolvemos en la próxima. Hasta luego, chao.